What is up, you guys? Phoenix here again with another review, and this time I'm reviewing my new MSI GT75 Titan 8RG, which is MSI's latest GT75, which has the i9-8950 HKC processor. So let's take a look at the exterior of the laptop. It's made out of very nice brushed aluminum, very good quality. Moving on to the side, we have three USB 3.0 ports and your audio ports. And on the right, you have your SD card slot with another two USB ports. Moving on to the back, we can see we have the LAN port over here, mini display port, Thunderbolt, and your HDMI port. Now this GT75 has an upgraded keyboard. MSI has changed the regular SteelSeries keyboard to a per key RGB, which means each key can be individually customized to light up in whatever color you want. And it's actually a mechanical keyboard, so it has a very nice clicky feeling, just like your regular mechanical keyboards. It's very easy to type on. It's by far one of the best keyboards, if not the best keyboard for any laptop right now. And if keyboards do matter to you like they do to me, because I do type a lot on my laptop, then you definitely want to get this laptop. The screen is the same as the GT73. It's it's actually the best screen right now. It's a full HD 120 Hertz with a 3 ms response time, so you know that eliminates any ghosting you may have in fast-paced action or when watching a movie or whatnot. And the colors are very vivid and bright, and the viewing angles are also good, even though it's a TN panel. If you can see, if you move on the sides, you can still see everything just fine. Moving on to the top, very vivid colors and very accurate. It has, I believe, a 94% NTSC color accuracy. Now, this laptop, comes with 2 terabyte 960 Pros in RAID 0. So that's 60 GB worth of storage just from the RAID 0 array. And it has also a 2.5 inch 850 EVO, 4 terabytes. So if you want a lot of, obviously, space, storage on your laptop, this is the max you can configure a laptop with. Another thing they've upgraded this year with the GT75 is the speakers. The GT73 speakers were actually very loud and they had very good audio, but this just takes it another level. I mean, let's take a look at this song here, for example. Very loud speakers. I mean, this is by far the loudest speakers I've heard on a laptop. Going back to the keyboard, not only are the keys individually customizable in terms of colors, you can even choose what colors you want for your trackpad. Trackpad is very silky smooth, very easy to use, has good travel. And looking on the right here, you got these dedicated buttons. The first one is supposed to launch your Dragon Center, which I do not have installed because it messes up with my overclocking settings. Keeps resetting them to whatever values MSI put, which I don't recommend. And then you have this button here, turns the fans on max blast. So if you're doing some stress testing or you want to see how cool it runs under load, you can turn them on manually. This is how it sounds. They're not obnoxiously loud. They're pretty, normal for any high performance laptop. But the good thing is that during my day-to-day usage, like watching movies, opening tens of tabs simultaneously in Google Chrome, you never hear the fan spin up. Not even a bit. This laptop's cooling is very good that you barely would hear the fans unless you're doing something like maybe gaming or running a benchmark, but otherwise it's pretty silent. And the last key here on the right is for changing your keyboard lights. So you can choose different patterns. These are all the pre-configured patterns from MSI. Although you can go to your SteelSeries application and choose whatever color combo you want for your keys. And this button here, right above the keyboard lighting, is for, you can customize it to launch any favorite application you want. All right, so let's take a look at the benchmarks. Take a look here. You can see 3D Mark 11. You get some focus. 23,129. These are all on stock clocks. Nothing is overclocked. See, the CPUs they're all running at the same time at 4.5. Maximum temps were 69 for the CPU, 73 for the GPU. That's very, very good. Take a look at Firestrike, for example. Firestrike, 18,920 3D marks. And your clock speeds and maximum temperatures for the CPU were 67, for the GPU were 69. Just trying to get some focus, there we go. 69 for the GPU, that's very impressive coming out of this laptop with a 6-core CPU. Again, PC Mark, 6,298 points, and here are the clock speeds with the temps. 74 for the CPU and 63 for the GPU. And finally, let's take a look at Cinebench. 1437 Cinebench points, and the maximum CPU temperature was 64 degrees. So again, yeah, this laptop's cooling is better than anything I've seen out there from the reviews compared to Alienware, Asus. I mean, it can get better than this in terms of cooling of a laptop. Now, my laptop has, because I bought it from HID Evolution, they have their own mods which they do, which you can obviously choose. Like I have, for my thermal paste, I have the liquid metal thermal grizzly conductinaut on both the CPU and GPU. In addition, HID Evolution has installed for me the Fuji Poly pads, thermal pads, which increase the cooling efficiency. And finally, they've actually done a mod to the bottom panel of the laptop, which basically they drill 2 holes in the bottom panel and put a mesh on it, so that increases the airflow, which is very important when considering that it has an 8950 HK. You wanna add anything which helps with the temperatures as much as possible. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will leave a link in the description for the benchmarks which I've posted on the notebook review forums. And feel free to join and discuss whatever thoughts you may have on this. Thank you for watching.